Welcome in. You're watching Unlocking Your Yoga Business Potential, Teaching Yoga versus Coaching Yoga, something that I want to help share with you, some of the secrets that we have for successful yoga business owners that are practicing online and have their business online. Welcome in. Okay, let's see. Did we go in the right group today? Yes. Okay, awesome. So I'm actually going to share my presentation with you. What's the best way to do this? All right. Share screen. That's good. Maybe I need to. In a minute. Is it this one? This one is what I need to share. Let's see if I can share that one. Okay. Alrighty. So let's get to it. Let's do what? Present full screen. Does this look good? Let me know. I think this is us. It's always good to check if you're live. Amazing. I'm here. Everything looks great. Unlocking your yoga business potential, teaching yoga versus coaching yoga. I can't wait to show and share this with you. So let's go right on ahead. So welcome to our exclusive live training. It's exclusive because you're watching this in the group, and maybe you're watching it in the replay because you've either joined us through meeting us in the community, in the online yoga school community. Maybe you saw us through an ad or maybe social media. Introduce yourself, even if you're here, maybe you're like a member that came in earlier this year. Introduce yourself, your expertise in the yoga industry, or what you want to be an expert in. And I'm going to share this upcoming training with you. Also wanted to mention we are going to go into detail about our course later on. There is a Labor Day sale. If you wanted to get in touch with that, it's a limited time only. It's the only sale happening this year, so I want you to take advantage of that. But let's get to the training. So the evolving landscape of yoga. Okay, it's evolving because our world is evolving. As you may know about my story, I started my online yoga business during the pandemic. So we almost didn't have a choice. We had to be forced to expand our business online. And it happened to be an online yoga business. And it's rapidly evolving. It doesn't mean that you have to be left behind. You just need to know that a lot of students these days are seeking holistic, transformative experiences. And a lot of them expect you to have online facing platforms and whatnot to get in touch with you, to take advantage of your offers in your yoga programs, classes and services, workshops, okay? And the demand of coaching yoga is what our people are wanting. That's the evolving landscape, okay? They may want to, maybe you've been taught that classes are a way to go to start in this business, to do well in this business, because that's how you maybe were introduced into yoga. The first introduction to yoga was a college gym class. It was a college course, but a yoga class that was offered in the gym in my college. And it was something I was interested in because I was already, I already feel comfortable with having a gymnastic background. And so I fell right into yoga, and I've been practicing on and off ever since, ever since college. And then fast forward to 2020, I was going through a really rough time at work. I worked in a corporate system, a hospital system, and it had me leading to burnout. I was experiencing panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and then I suddenly turned to yoga, and it just gave me this transformative experience, no longer having the symptoms. And maybe it's different for you. Maybe it's not anxiety where you turn to yoga. Maybe it was something else, and you had a personal transformation in the process. And this is what people are wanting. Okay. And it's your job, if you choose to accept, if this is your destiny to accept, is to help people understand and show them how you can transform their lives as well. And we'll help you do it step by step. Okay. I know it can be overwhelming, but we're here to teach you how to do that, and in bite-sized amounts, and in amounts that are not overwhelming, in ways that you can feel confident and like, oh, holy crap, this is really not that bad. And it's not as catastrophic as I imagined it to be. Okay. And it's actually pretty easy as I'm able to do this step by step. Okay. But I wanted to share with you that the demand of coaching yoga is on the rise. That's the evolving demand in this industry. But you're probably wondering, well, what's the difference between teaching yoga versus coaching yoga? And let's see if this slide is going to tell us. Okay, here it is. So what are some of the fundamental differences in the approaches? Okay, so teaching yoga, and you can tell me what your experience is. This is my experience. Teaching yoga is likely an hourly rate. You're likely an employee for another business. You are likely being paid by the hour, or maybe even a salary. Okay, if you get lucky, but maybe not a very high salary. And you are offering you're trading your hours for money. And so that's what teaching yoga is traditionally, how I view it. You are likely offering a one-time service, maybe a class, maybe a workshop, or maybe even a retreat. Okay, but you're trading your time in for an exchange for those services. Okay. And I want to share a little bit with you how coaching yoga can be a game changer for your business, because this system allows you to not only that you're not going to begin trading time for dollars, is that you'll be able to create a sustainable system that you will build on your own, or maybe with us, that works for your people, that works for your ideal clients. Okay. So what makes coaching yoga appealing in that way? Well, with coaching yoga, you can coach one-on-one, and you can offer group coaching as well. And you spend more time with your students in a more immersive experience. So we do recommend that you create a program. We'll teach you how to do that in our course. And we recommend, and maybe you want to see what this looks like we have other trainings that goes into detail how to do this, but we help you create a program where you create an immersive experience with your students, where you spend 8 to 12 weeks with them, coaching them along so that they can achieve the transformation that they desire, that maybe you had in the past, and you're telling them step by step how they can achieve it as well. Okay, so why is this important? Okay, so what's going to be in the program? So a premium digital program is something that you offer with a yoga, with yoga principles, with yoga components, and it doesn't have to be in the physical. It doesn't need to be just asanas. And it's going to include tips from your own life lessons, and you can share them digitally. Okay, so if your wheels are turning, yes, you can incorporate all the things that you've learned, and now you're not only teaching, you're also going to keep your students accountable in making sure they take the action of implementing your program. And that's what coaching yoga programs entail. Does that make any sense? Does that sound about right? Sound exciting to you? Okay, so what you're probably asking, what are some of the kind of transformation students can expect from a yoga premium program? And this is what you probably experienced when you adopted yoga in your practice. You probably had some weight loss. You probably had some mental clarity. And this may not be for you, but this is definitely for me, is I had a less reliance on utilizing pharmaceuticals for healing, aka anxiety, right? Anxiety medication and whatnot, because I was utilizing meditations, I was utilizing breath work, being in tune with my body, being in tune with my own energy, and being more grounded. Okay, and if that's exciting for you to teach to students, then you need this. You need to be able to create your own premium digital program for your students. Okay, so, and what coaching requires is that you think big. That's also the difference. Okay, we almost kind of have this view of teaching yoga is playing small, okay? Because that's what's safe. That's what you're used to, what you're comfortable doing. And coaching yoga is asking you to think big, is asking you to help you expand your beliefs and your and really question the limitations that you put on yourself. So it's asking you to not only, you're not limited to the hourly rates, okay? Your coaching services enable scalability and growth because you're not tied to being present for your classes anymore, okay? Because they're there to see you in recordings and in videos and in their quizzes online and whatnot. And so you're probably wondering, well, what is that? So that's all great, right? But you're probably wondering, well, what does that really look like? And maybe you may benefit from different success stories of yoga businesses that embrace coaching yoga. One of my favorite ones are the people that I help, that I build businesses with, and you could check out their programs. Her name is Amber, and I have a colleague, so Amber's niche, she creates programs for women in retirement, or she offers premium yoga programs for women in retirement. And I have a friend who continues to be in business. Her name is, she offers a premium yoga program for cancer survivors. Okay, and check out her program. Her program is called the Happier Hustle. Her name is Casey, and we worked together when we built our wellness businesses together. And another successful yoga business that I work with and these are, you know, people that are like us, meaning they started from, you know, from zero and then begin earning 4-figure earnings from one single yoga digital program. Okay. And I worked with women that also needed transformation for their pelvic floor, right? So if this is getting you excited, be excited, because there's so many transformations that yoga offers, and it requires you to think really hard about what type of niche you want to offer to women. And if the niche is calling to you, well, I want to share my experience, that is the perfect niche. Okay. So for me, the offer that I originally created was helping improve pelvic floor as well. I worked in urological services in the past, and I helped people in recovery after post-surgical recovery. And you get a chance to create community, reconnect with people in a meaningful way. And that's how you begin to offer transformation. So that's some of the success stories around building and crafting yoga businesses that offer coaching. And that's just like a little tiny drop in the bucket. There's just so much more that I'm not even, you know, ones that really have scaled to, you know, multi-million-dollar businesses for coaching. So I'm just giving you a snippet of what's possible for you and where you need to start. Okay. So your path to success can be allowing yourself to really start. There are some free trainings around this group that you can utilize and to get your wheels moving, get your wheels turning, problem solving, brainstorming. And when you're ready, if you're someone that's like, you know what, I'm ready to get started. I want to hear about what you've got going on the other side. We are currently launching a flash sale for this course where we help you personally start your online yoga business effectively through the online yoga school. And they have this limited time offer, which is only happening once this year. And so I want you to, if you're ready to do that, I encourage you to enroll and transform your yoga businesses through that way. And that's how you can begin to really command and learn about, to command the business that you really deserve. Okay. So let's see if there are any questions that I have. I don't see anyone in the live chat here or on Zoom yet. So I'm going to go ahead and skip this for now. So it's your move. Okay. You've got this one-time sale of the year. Okay. You know, you don't have an excuse, and I'll share the enrollment link here again. Okay. So take action. Your thoughts are going to require action, okay, for you to feel unstuck. Okay. The reason people feel stuck is because they've got all these thoughts and dreams, and they're all just stuck in your head, but you have to follow up action in order to move your ideas along. And once you apply the action, you're going to see that you're going to see just like this, you know, this weight being lifted. Is like your body is going to tell you like, finally you're doing something. Okay. And this is such a healthy way to move your dreams forward. Okay. Take that action with your career, and we can't wait to see you on the other side. And I think that's the end of the presentation. Okay. So it's your move. here's the enrollment link again. And I can't wait to touch base with you. Okay, so I'll see you in the next training, and I'm going to go and try and end the Zoom call. All right, I'll see you. Take care.